Okay, so let's start with the hero section here. This is the comment. So now next we are going to tag the hero. So this is the where is our hero section here? Okay, this is a class. So in the class, you call it dot, right? Dot hero. So go back to your HTML, you can see this. This is hero. The class is called hero. So you call it dot hero. And now we first need to give it the background image. The background image. So yep, this is it. So now the background image of that particular one, I saved. Go to your image section. Like, where is my, I think I have some image on download. Okay, this is the image. So I copy the image here. Then go back to your folder. This is my folder, the folder that you created. This is not the folder. Where is my folder? Okay, okay, our HTML and CSS class. That is the folders where I have a index and CSS. So you can actually click create image. You can actually create image, new folder, image, right? Image, yes. You can actually create image, or you paste the image here, or you can create image and paste the image here. So you can rename the image to whatever you want. But now, when you come to this place, I will just click on your dot button, your full stop, and now this, right? Your full stop and this. Look at it, full stop and your slash button. There you forward slash button. There you see the image. These are the files that you have under the folder. So now let's click on image, and it's the only image there. So if you have numerous images, like more images there, you can just select the one you want, but this is the only image. So now target the image, then that was it. You can see that there are changes here. Look at the image. So now what we are going to do next is to get the height of the image, because the image need to cover the whole place. So we need to get the height of the image, which we say height, and let's use 100 VH, vertical height. Okay, good. So can you see? This is what we have here now. You see? Okay. So let's go into do more justice to this. So the color, let's give it a color. And at this point, we are going to use our RGB color. We are going to use our RGB. So we just call this 2, and let's make everything to be 2 because we want a image that we have some spaces kind of. So now let's just follow as I'm going through this. Then now let's give it the background. So the background size of the image. So let's use the background size option, and we just use it to be covered. Let's cover the whole place. Yes, let's cover the whole place. So can you see it? So the background now it's covered. Can you see this? Covered. Okay. Yes. So now we covered it. The image is, there is no repetition here, so we just need to leave it here. If not, sometimes you will see if the image size is too big, you will, or it's too small, depend. You will see it appearing in different places. So if in case your image has a re- repeat here, you can just do this tag to remove it. Background, like just do this background repeat, then you bring it to no repeat, right? Background repeat, no repeat. So once you do this, if you have a image that repeats there, you will not see it again. Then we need to text the text that we have there. We need to align the text to the center. because we are no longer seeing our text there now. So let's move the text to the center. So now our text that we have now is now bold on the center here. Can you see this? So now we are going to do one more things to it. So now let's say let's use since we are using the text alignment, let's use background position, right? Let's use background position. So background position, let's use bottom center will be fine. Let's use bottom center. Okay, use bottom center for the background. So let's justify the content. So let's say justify content. Let's make it center as well. Justify content. We have make it. Then all the text. Let's align the text. Let's align the text. So sorry, all the items. Align items. Yes. Let's align all the items to center because yes, let's align all the items to center. And the display, let's display it to reflect. Let's display it to reflect. Can you see? So now you all know the website. You all know the website we're working on. You've seen the website before. Do I open it here? So okay, don't open it here. So can't go back to it or something. Okay, let me go back to the website because at this point some of you are still confused that how we're able to get this. So let's go back to the website and compare it first. Yeah. So then we'll come back to our coding. So I think where did I view that? It's from my GitHub. Okay. So uh, okay. A, a minute, please. Okay. Yeah, I think it's kind of angry. Okay. Anyway, let's not use this to delay first. So now we are going to do the padding between this. Oh, this thing is still hanging. Okay. So we are going to let's do the padding bottom. Let's do the padding bottom and let's leave it as we'll be using 20px now. So let's use that 20px. And next we are going to do is the positioning. So the position we can leave the position as okay. Before then, let me just quickly go back to this because the position there's something I want to show you on the position here. Oh, okay. Nevertheless, so the positioning we have let's go back to it again. Position. Now you can see we have fixed position, we have relatives, and we have static position, even sticky position. So like sticky will be the one that you when you're scrolling down, you will see the menu just stick to the hub. But now we are going to use relative. We are going to use a relative for our positioning. Yes, so that it can be on the center and be on exactly the way we want it to be. I'm trying to get the website that we are working on. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine because at this point we need to see the. Okay, so here web. Okay, I think this is the website. Okay, let me connect and open it here as network. Okay, okay, connected. So let's view the site we are working on. Okay, so this is the project we're working on now. Can you see? So I come to this and this. Okay, so now if you look at this and this, we are almost getting the same results now. Like the lining is almost the same thing now. Can you see this? So just that, okay, we change this color to black, can change this to white, and we do okay, we do justice to that. But now for this, for us to get this in between, like you can see this now. So we are going to do more thing here. So let's follow this. Just follow this step. So let's do this to get the what? Okay. To get the hand. Okay. So let's make this index and we can just call this -2. Yes. Okay. So now we are going to get our hero again, the hero section again. At this time, let's do the before. Let's do the before hero section. She's on in. So now content, content. Mm, let's leave this first. So we move to this and let's do the positioning as well to be relative. The position to be okay. Let's position to be absolute. Yeah. Then let's give it the top padding. The top. Let's make the top to be 0 and left side left also to be left also to be 0 and the width, that is what you need to get. The width, let's make the width to be 100%. Let's use percent for it. 100%. So if you come back to it and the height, let's make the height also to be 100% as equal with the width. Okay, 100%. So now we are going to give the background color. So let's give it a background color of let's give it a background color of let's use our RGB. Let's use our RGB. So this time we're going to get in the position. Let's use okay, let's leave this all this green, change this to 0, change this as well to, to 0. Okay, so now to get this darker stuff here, right? To get this darker the background here, that's what we are doing here. So now you see that we have a very dark one. So let's still add more. Let's still add more 0 to the side and see it's coming up bright. and let's add something like 2. Let's see the 2 result. Okay, so let's make this 6. Let's make this 6. Okay, so now if we go back to the end and let's still use our index, and let's make it -1. The first one we use -2, then let's make this -1. Okay, so you can see. Okay, all right. So now we need to target this. We need to target the text now. So the text, we call the text hero container. I think so. Hero container. I think that is what we call the text. So if you go back to your HTML and you see, okay, yeah, where we have the text like welcome to our first website, we call that hero container. So you just copy it or you just type it here, hero container. That's why it's a class. You understand? It's a class. So just dot the class name, and we want to see the size of this. Okay, and this is almost the same thing, but it's not. So what we're going to do here is let's look for the font size. Let's look for font size, and we make it H1. So we make it H1. Yes. Okay. Now it's not picking it because there is something we need to do here. Now this font size should, let's change it to 46 pixel, or we can change it to 100 pixel or something. But now look at the error here. Look at the error here because we did not target this properly, in the sense that this is this class, and this is what we are targeting each one, right? The class under the text under the class, that is what we are targeting. So it should be then here container then h1, right? Should be container h1. Yes. So can you see now container h1? So now it works now. Now if we come down and we need to give it margin. Yes, we need to give it the margin of 20 pixel, 20 px. Okay, give it the 20 px, and the color. Let's now change the color to white. Change the color to white. Okay. So see this. Okay. So welcome to Ken's Coda, and we have welcome to our first website. Okay. Our first website. Okay. So now if we come back to this, okay. So now we can reduce the size to be like 36. And let's see. Yes, 36 is fine. Okay. So yeah. And paragraph. Okay. Okay. So now we do this. Let's do this again. Copy this. Then we'll paste this here. And we can just call this P. And call this P. And color should be white as well, or white smoke. Okay. Can you see this? So this is it. Then at the same time, we can use the font size of these two and use the font size of this to be, let's say 23 or 25 rather. Let's leave it as 25 px. Okay, that was too big. So 10 px. Okay, okay. 20. Yes, 20 is fine. 20 is fine. Or we can just make it 18. Not 180, 18. Uh-huh. I make it 18. Okay. See, make it 18. Oh, okay. I make it 18. So before we come back to that, we have one more thing to do, the footer. So let's go back to the footer. So here we can just say, okay. So yeah, I would say footer, target the footer only, and just say text alignments. Let's make it center. Let's bring our text alignment to center. Okay. Okay. Let's make our text alignment to be center. And padding, let's give it a padding of, let's give it a padding of 10 px. And let's give it background color. Our background color that we use for the top, that's the same thing I'm still going to use for this. Yes, then I change the main text color to be white. So I'll just give the text color to be white. Can you see this? So, okay, okay, yes. So this is what we have here. Now you can change this. You can actually change the color to all the colors to what you want. So this is actually responsive. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's actually responsive. Then in our previous video, we are going to add more features to this. Then we are going to build other websites. So this is basically how the HTML and CSS works. So now, if you follow this class properly, you'll be able to build your first HTML and CSS website successfully up to this point. So in the next class, we are going to do more more beautiful things, how to give it some layout, then give it another section. So we are going to do more of that in the next class.